Miss Val and Zhaire. They are representing Camden in the house. That's right. All right.
Good afternoon. We are so grateful for being here this afternoon. As we were introduced, we are from right across the bridge in Camden. The neighborhood center, I'm just going to give you a brief personal testimony about the neighborhood center. Many moons ago, I went to the neighborhood center as a teen, and you're probably saying right now, my God, how old is it? Well, we have been in the same community for well over 100 plus years. So with that being said, we have a vision, and our vision is to smash the cycle of childhood poverty. And as you may have noticed, we have Mr. Zhaire, who is our associate director, and Zhaire has a love for a sport called basketball. So, and he can really engage our children in that sport. So with those activities happening, we also focus on academics, the arts, and athletics. And with that being said, as a family, and when we say our family is our children, our parents, and our pets. So we tend to focus on those areas, the family and the academics, the arts, and of course, athletics. I can't see, yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. So the slide that y'all seen before with me doing the basketball, I started the basketball program at the Neighborhood Center in 2019. Just a little history lesson of me. I was brought to the Neighborhood Center by my youth pastor, 2012, part-time, full-time in college, part-time working at the Neighborhood Center. It was my first job out of high school, and I remember telling my fiance now that one day I'm gonna run these programs that are running me, and I'm running the programs now. So full circle, it's a blessing. But just like I tell my kids now, it was a lot of hard work, it was a lot of consistency, it was a lot of sacrifice. The basketball program, I start kids as young as 3, and I have 3 people that play professional. I have a bunch of college, a bunch of high school, middle school, and the 3-year-olds that they love to play and hop. But yeah, I'm letting this yeah. Okay, that's why you want to allude to the history of that, please.
That's it. The arts. The arts. We use our spacing, which would be, well, you'll see further in our presentation. That's one of my limitations, our spacing. We will easily convert our basketball gym into courts into an art studio. This was an art show we had a few years ago, way before COVID, and we literally had to convert from basketball to an art show that we had presented at the center. So I know this gets a little bit more into our presentation about limitations, but it's on me now to say it's top of our list. What we can do to broaden the horizons of our families. If we focus on our families, and we do, we can present them with the arts and have them be able to go from bringing their pets to maybe to get pet food to maybe one Saturday a month having a veterinarian that's in college for becoming a veterinarian, a black veterinarian, come to our center and bring those pets one Saturday a month, because it's a struggle to get them outside the city to the suburbs to an actual veterinarian. And because of our spacing, we can't do it right now. We can go to the next slide. Still talking about spacing, we're still talking about the arts. This is now a performance in our gym. where the basketball takes place, we have a stage. And this is a presentation of a drama presentation. I was joking the other day when we were preparing for the presentation. I was like, back in my day, we called it a multi-purpose room. But, but because of our children and our families, we really, really want to broaden their horizons and have a black box for theater, offices for the pets and pet food, so they can go directly to those spaces to get things done. C.A.R.E. This is probably dear to my heart, being a former educator. This is a snapshot of our C.A.R.E. facility. We are now in the planning stages of getting larger spacing. Our children grow and our families grow. So with that being said, we are really looking forward to I know, broadening and making larger spaces for our C.A.R.E. facility. And with that happening, we can have more families, if we have more spacing for our C.A.R.E., more families with pets, and more facilities to accommodate our loved two-legged children and our four-legged family members as well. Oh, Kristen. Another big event, and this is dear to my heart. This is where we invite our community in, and we have what we call a flash grocery store. And what happens here for Thanksgiving? What happens here, we pre-register families, and they come and shop at our grocery store. And I use the word shop very loosely, because this is where, just about a year ago, we met C.A.R.E. And they came in last October, November, and they worked in our flash grocery store. Our families come in, they shop, they select what they want to have for Thanksgiving dinners, and you get everything your needs for a 3-day meal for Thanksgiving and beyond. And at the very end of that shopping experience, you receive a turkey. But the secret with that, I use the word shop loosely because you walk out without paying a dime. So, but with lots of volunteers, this happens with lots of volunteers. I am the volunteer coordinator at the Neighborhood Center. So we do this yearly, and it happens. And it's such a massive undertaking, but we do it with a smile because it's so gratifying to have those families to come in, get their groceries, and last year we were able to, in addition to that, give their pet food as well. That was the very first time for that. This is our community garden. One of the challenges is we are planning to expand our garden. We use our teen gardeners, teen farmers. We hire they work in this area. And with sweat equity, our community members can come in. They work in the garden, they harvest, and at the end of the season, they put in their volunteer hours, and they get to participate and select what they want from our garden. And if you have a pet, if we have the pet food, they can also receive the pet food. I think this concludes what we have to say. Mrs. Zhaire can jump in here.
Yeah, just like Ms. Val was saying, we established a great relationship with C.A.R.E. Last October that not only ignited the love for pets with our children, but also with us, and made us understand that not only through academics and athletics, that there is a need for pet food that we didn't even know about. So yeah, and with the support of more donors, more supporters, we can definitely help more communities and our brothers and sisters in the different areas of Camden. So thank you.